Be a part of the best pro wrestling podcast today by supporting the Going In Raw Patreon. You can enjoy access to the live taping of the show, exclusive merchandise, and patron-only episodes, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description. Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome to Going In Raw Countout. That's right, we got your Hell in a Cell predictions today, Larson. And we're going to give you 10 things that are definitely going to happen at Hell in a Cell.
Will probably.
Last time we said Thebar was going to split up.
Well, at least start the split up, and Sheamus did kick Cesaro in the head.
They're going strong, Larson. They're going strong. But maybe we'll get today's episode right. Anyways, speaking of today's episode, we want to give a big shout out to today's sponsor. That's right, Going In Raw is a new sponsor, and it's the Fight TV app. Fight TV streams MMA, boxing, and pro wrestling on pay-per-view and free. So I've talked about it before, the Ring of Honor weekly show. Whenever I do watch that, I watch it on the Fight TV app. And you can order their pay-per-views using the Fight TV app on iOS or Android devices as a free download, or they have like a desktop version as well.
Yes, and today, Saturday, October 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Fight TV has UFC 216 Ferguson versus Lee live from Las Vegas, and it can be streamed directly through the app.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. So I'll walk you guys through it really quick. You go to Fight TV. You got also, oh, that's right, Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory is going to be on here. That's rad. I'll be getting that. So yeah, it's got all sorts of free. It's got, number one, for you guys out there who are into the pro wrestling stuff, that's what we do. There's tons of free pro wrestling. There's Ring of Honor. There's Booker T's Reality of Wrestling. ICW, so you get to see British Strong Style a lot. And a bunch more. Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. They're there. Anyways, you just go to like On Demand, for example, okay? And you got Ring of Honor, ICW. Let's see if I want to watch the latest Ring of Honor weekly show. I can go to replay, and then I hit play. And boom, it loads up any of your Wi-Fi connected devices. So I have an Apple TV out there. I got a Chromecast in here, or you can just watch it on your phone, on your iOS or Android device. So it's really great. They also have, if you're watching live, they have like a little chat room feature so you can watch with other fans of the product. And they have special guests in those chat rooms during those events. Who's coming up for UFC 216 Ferguson versus Lee? Who's in the chat room, Larson?
The headliner of UFC 218, Frankie the Answer Edgar, will be the special chat room guest for UFC 216.
Cool. It's super, super easy to use. Like I said, I've used it to watch not only the Ring of Honor weeklies, but also Ring of Honor. I don't know what the last Ring of Honor I watched was, but they've got one coming up next weekend as well.
Global Wars.
So all you got to do, you just go to your calendar, and then it shows everything that's coming up. You can specify what you want to watch, or you can go to all sports. But if you go to your stuff, you just choose pro wrestling. You go down there. Look at Kenny Omega. Global Wars Chicago is coming up October 14th. And like we said, UFC 216 Ferguson versus Lee is coming up today at, like you said, 7 p.m. Look, they had the 216 weigh-ins for free also.
Oh, that's neat.
So that's pretty cool. So, that's neat. So it's good stuff. Once again, thank you to the Fight TV app. Check out UFC 216 Ferguson versus Lee tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Larson, we got predictions. We're going to do, before we get to, we also have our own plugs. Patreon.com/Stephen Larson. If you want to support Going In Raw, it's like you're a sponsor of the show.
Yeah, we're also on Pro Wrestling Tees at prowrestlingtees.com/goinginraw. This is not a Pro Wrestling T-shirt, nor is that.
This is the band Bully.
Yeah, this is Pete Dunne.
He has his own Pro Wrestling Tee show store.
No, this is a different shop.
This is Big Cartel store. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, Larson, let's get into these. These are 10 things that are definitely going to happen.
Well, will.
At Hell. Well, we can't say might.
Well, I didn't say might. I just said will.
Definitely going to happen.
Will.
Number 10.
10.
Hype Bro No More.
So they're taking on Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin during the pre-show.
The Hype Bro are, yeah.
They've been showing hints of discontent between the two of them.
Yeah.
I believe rumors have been going around the internet that discontent, that tension, will come to a head following a loss at Hell in a Cell, and we will see the end of the Hype Bro.
Is that
they will no longer be hype?
Is that actually a rumor that's going on?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
They got to do something with this storyline.
Yeah, they can't. They could carry it out a very long time. We've seen the WWE do that a lot, but I get the feeling that this is going to be. They're going to be pulling the trigger on this. According to him, internet rumor says they're going to be going. So how do you think, let's dive into that. How do you think this is going to go down? They're going to lose and just get mad at each other?
No, it might be a situation, because I think it was a couple weeks ago where Mojo tagged himself in, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And then whoever tagged themselves in ultimately lost the match.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe something like that.
Okay.
And just tensions will become, rise to a fever pitch where they just can't stop themselves from coming to blows.
Will either of them be a heel in this situation?
Yes.
Which one?
Zack Ryder.
Correct. He refused to shake the hands of Gable and Shelton Benjamin last time they fought. They're fighting in the pre-show, so it stands to reason that Mojo, who's traditionally been a happier hype bro, stands to reason that he's going to be the one
who continues to be the happier hype bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to stay face.
Because it'd be kind of weird if a heel Mojo
I don't
was
really want to see heel Mojo
going around being a heel in Zubaz pants.
I feel like hype is an anti-heel thing.
And I feel like Zubaz pants are for faces only.
That is strictly. Although you do have a pair of Zubabs. You wear them. I'm not sure you're entirely a face.
I only wear them at home, though.
Oh, I don't know. Who's the heel of us?
It changes.
I think, yeah, it does.
It's a fluid situation here.
Exactly. Shades of gray. Number 9. The Fashion Police. The attackers will be revealed. So this is your pick.
Yeah.
You believe that their attackers will finally be revealed?
Again, internet rumor is saying that the chances, because they were supposed to have a Fashion Files segment on this past Tuesday.
SmackDown, yeah.
It got pushed to Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
And again, internet rumors, I think it was on Cage Side Seats, they said the rumors going around is that, yes, attackers will be revealed at Hell in a Cell.
Well,
We've thought that before.
Yeah.
Never happened.
SummerSlam. I read that they're doing some sort of Pulp Fiction style Fashion Files, which should be great.
Yes.
That should be fantastic. Be sure to check out our video where we got to talk to Fashion Police. Breezango rated our merchandise at Pro Wrestling Tees. This should be a lot of fun. I'm guessing that it's going to be Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, right? These guys are in a contract. They got to do something with them.
You would think so.
You would think.
If not them, it's not the Ascension. Could it be the Clones? Even though they kind of
isn't one of them injured?
I think he was, but I don't know if he still is.
Done being injured?
But I know they kind of said no, it wasn't the Clones a while back, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Could be. I don't know. They'll find a way to shoehorn their reasoning in, but it's all good because it's comedy.
Let me ask you this: who would be the funniest potential culprits that are already on the SmackDown Live roster?
The funniest culprits?
Yeah. Since they're not going for drama, obviously.
Yeah. It would be can it be like Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger?
Yes. I'd be on board with that.
Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger.
Done. Let's make it that.
And like they were just rummaging around the office looking for something. Looking for some tape.
Yeah.
And they didn't really trash our office. They just rummaged around.
No, Ty Dillinger was looking for a laminator because he was making a new 10 sign. He needed to laminate
it. Because they didn't have those anymore. You need some laminate.
Yes.
There you go. Number 8. Sad Rusev Day.
Yeah, unfortunately, we both think that Rusev is going to lose.
We are in total agreement on this.
Yes.
Rusev is totally going to lose. They're not going to. So I kind of thought maybe they'll do the thing where Aiden English gets involved and costs Orton. But Orton already went through that ad nauseum with the Singh brothers where they kept on costing him victories against Jinder Mahal. This is obviously, it'd be awesome if we somehow, so Randy Orton said he's sick of being a babyface on the Edge and Christian podcast.
Double turn?
Yeah, double turn would be great. But they'd never be able to pull it off. Nobody wants to boo Randy Orton anymore.
I know.
That's the problem. I don't know what would they have to do with Randy Orton to get people to boo him?
Something more than burning down somebody's house.
Right? Attacking Sami Zayn. Like viciously attacking Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn comes out, starts talking about his mobile care unit in Syria, and then Randy Orton comes out and opens him up. Guts him.
Oh, wow.
That's what, bloodletting. That's what would have to happen for people to boo Randy. And even in that case, not sure they would. Not sure they would.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to take. It's going to take a lot, though.
Yeah, quite a bit. But yeah, Rusev is totally losing here.
Which is a bummer because Rusev has all the potential in the world. He just said there'll be other happy Rusev days or whatever he said on SmackDown, and I smiled. I laughed.
I know. I love Rusev. I
He's
love
so
him so
good.
much. But I think Rusev occupies the same territory in a way that Sami Zayn does. They understand that he's got... Sami Zayn has a very specific role, and so does Rusev. And that role that they have that is very specific usually involves losing.
In high-profile matches.
Exactly. And then they can give him like a little fluke thing with Orton, where he wins in 9 seconds. And that can carry him. That's a good win for him for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Otherwise he's going to lose to Orton.
Yes.
I really want them to get past this. I don't know what's next for Rusev. Like, I don't know what would be next for Rusev. I want it to be something substantial though.
Yeah, I know. There was 2 months ago that I won't say exactly we thought SmackDown could do no wrong, but they were kind of firing on all cylinders and really excited for the product week in, week out. And now, apart from a couple storylines, things are kind of dragging out, redundant, and we look past these feuds, and there's just not a lot of potential there.
Well, here's the good thing. Assuming Kevin Owens goes to Raw, maybe they'll swap for a face, and maybe that'll elevate Rusev.
Maybe.
Or
maybe with Kevin Owens going to Raw, even if they don't get somebody else, that will create a vacuum in the top heel part of the card that gives an opportunity for someone else to step up.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, number 7.
7.
Dolph's glorious exit.
Dolph has 0 chance of winning this match.
Yeah, he's been talking a lot, although...
We've been hearing for about 4 years that Dolph's out the door.
I know, it's been, Dolph's his non-re-upping his contract is like a constant thing. But it's kind of, they have 0 for him to do. He was off TV for a very long period of time.
And he wasn't really missed.
I think he might be ready to start whatever new phase of his career in life is. And then 3 years after that, maybe circle back around to WWE.
Yeah.
That's a big return.
Go to Ring of Honor in New Japan or something like that. See what he can do there.
He's going to be a stand-up comic.
Well,
he's going to try to get into movies.
He can still do that.
He's banked. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see Dolph Ziggler in New Japan. I think that's exactly not the thing he wants to do.
Oh, probably not.
I think he wants to go be a stand-up comedian, try his hand at Hollywood, and then he'll come back.
Maybe. He'll be in his late 30s, though, in 3 years, won't he?
Yeah, he'll still be good, though. He keeps in good shape.
He does.
He doesn't age. Like,
not
he hasn't
terribly,
aged in
no.
forever. This should be a... I did not fart.
I mean, if the whole basis of this match is Dolph wanting to prove that he's the best in-ring performer, and then Bobby Roode saying, no, you're not the best, I'm the best, and also I can be the best while having the spectacle of an awesome entrance.
Yeah. Should be a good match.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what entrance Dolph uses.
I think 0 entrance.
Oh, Young Lion?
Yeah.
Like he comes out and just...
No music, no Titantron.
Yeah.
Just black trunks.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
That would be great for a send-off. That'd be a hell of a send-off. It'd be kind of artistic, I would love that. I think it's going to be a good match. Clean finish. Bobby Roode goes over
glorious
the glorious
DDT.
Yeah. And it's not going to be that long of a match either, but it'll be good while it's on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think which of these matches will have the inevitable better rematch on SmackDown the following Tuesday. Corbin AJ will have a rematch.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, before we get to that, we'll talk about number 6.
6.
The New Day retains.
As much as I would like to see this New Day Usos feud continue on forever, it can't.
Yeah, correct.
It's been so good.
I know, it's been really good.
A Hell in a Cell match feels like a blow-off. And the New Day are walking away from this feud with those tag titles.
So, that's definitely true. They do need something else to do. Both groups do. This match I'm not locked in on, though. This is one of the few matches that I'm not locked in on. I hesitated because I feel like, because you mentioned this earlier, you said the only reason for the Usos to win is because there's nothing out there for either team to move on to.
Yeah.
Which is totally true.
Totally true.
And that's a solid point, which makes me think this could go either way. And on top of that, the type of match it is, a Hell in a Cell. Here's one of my big reasons for the New Day winning at Hell in a Cell, because it's probably the only time they'll be at Hell in a Cell for a while. And if McMahon really does want to make them this legendary best ever tag team, they have to win at Hell in a Cell. That would be just yet another feather to add to their cap. And I think that's what ultimately put me over the edge with them was, okay, it's Hell in a Cell, which I know the WWE thinks is this big, huge, grand deal. To be able to say New Day are the best tag team of all time, well, to add to that, they won at Hell in a Cell. They proved that they can do it 2-on-2.
Yeah. Add that to their resume. Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's why they go over. If they really want to fast track this record-breaking number of tag reigns, maybe this is the rematch they have on SmackDown, and the Usos get them back on SmackDown, because then you're fulfilling both criteria. They have nothing else to do, so keep feuding with the Usos by having them win on SmackDown, which I'm not advocating for, because I do want the Usos to move on to something else.
Yes.
It's just they have booked both these tag teams. I'm not going to say into a corner.
Well, there's just not a whole lot of
There's
quality
nobody else.
depth. They haven't invested enough time in Gable and Benjamin to build them up. They've had 2 matches, I think, on TV.
I know.
Fashion Police are great, but they're booked as a comedy act. And I doubt they're going to have a feud with the New Day going forward, because they're both face teams.
I mean, the only thing you really do at this point, and it makes all the sense in the world, is bring up Authors of Pain for the New Day. I don't know what you do for the Usos after this. I mean, I guess it would be, I don't know.
It'd be Fashion Police or Gable and Benjamin.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that would be fine, because maybe then the Usos can elevate one of those. Fashion Police, they exist in their own universe, basically. Yes. But, yeah. Next. Oh, here we go. Number 5. Baron Corbin wins.
See, this we
U.S.
disagree.
Gold. Where's that U.S. title we just got?
Oh, it's over here.
It's over here. Signed by Ric Flair himself.
This one we disagree on. I don't think Corbin's winning that title.
Okay, go. You want to say what?
I just don't think he is.
Okay.
Isn't he supposed to be punished?
Yeah, okay, here's the thing, though. There's punishment and there's punishment. And Baron Corbin has been punished. He got buried by John Cena. He keeps on getting these roll-up losses. He's humiliated. They have invested a lot in Baron Corbin, and I think they see a lot in Baron Corbin. I think this is one of those punishments. Remember when Roman Reigns won the U.S. title? Speaking of the U.S. title.
Yeah, as a form of punishment. Yes, I know.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, I thought about that.
And there's nothing. I mean, look, I'm not going to say there's nothing for AJ to do, but and I can see this being a short reign where AJ gets it back in short succession. I just think
here's
this is going to happen.
Go ahead.
I just think this is going to happen.
Here's a way I think Corbin could win. AJ's been getting on him about cutting corners, and Baron's been saying, "Okay, well, I'll take you on, but I'm not going to cut corners this time." I'm not gonna. And he ends up kicking AJ in the front area and getting the win. Yeah. That could happen. Yeah. If he cheats to win, I can believe that happening. But if AJ wins, I feel like if AJ wins, especially via roll-up, because that's Baron's weakness, this feud can go on for another month, which seems like it needs to happen. And I'm not sure exactly how Ty Dillinger plays into what's going to happen at Hell in a Cell either. He's very much involved in the storyline, but I can't really tell is he going to come out and try to help AJ cost him the belt? Yeah. Is he going to be involved at all? I don't know.
Right.
He's kind of a wild card in this whole thing.
I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be probably dirty tactics. He's probably going to make the case, I take shortcuts because shortcuts work. Yeah. And I think it's going to extend the feud. Look, there's any number of people that AJ could feud with. Although AJ's a face, Bobby Roode's a face, Randy Orton's he's not doing anything. I mean, he's not going to be going after the U.S. title. I think that's the way to extend this. Baron Corbin wins this title. I just think that there's too many signs that he wins.
Okay.
I think punishment's over, man. I do think it's kind of a Reigns thing. This is going to be my first taste of gold. He hasn't been champion yet, has he? Oh, man, it's way overdue. Way overdue.
We'll see.
We'll see. Number
4.
Charlotte wins.
Now, we both agree that Charlotte is winning. However, you think there's going to be a cash-in.
Yeah, I do. I think Carmella's going to cash in. I think Carmella's going to either cash in at Hell in a Cell, or it's going to be Charlotte's going to win. Natalya and her will rematch on Tuesday. Carmella cashes in then. It's going to be one of those two things. But I think they got to pull the trigger on this Carmella cash in soon. I think they have to do it.
Why?
Because what else? They're not doing it. They're not even doing anything with the Ellsworth thing. He's like on a leash. He's not really effective. He's not doing anything.
No, he's not doing anything.
So they're kind of in a rut. And Charlotte needs somebody to feud with after she's won. Why not have it be Carmella? Charlotte tweeted out something like, I didn't come this far just to get this far, like yesterday. She's winning.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely winning.
And Carmella's going to take it right off her either Sunday or Tuesday. That's going to happen. Because how else? Like, what? Are they just going to keep on extending this Carmella thing?
Yeah. Yeah, they totally could.
They could. And they might. I don't think they're going to.
Totally could.
I think they're going to. Because they've been teasing this cash in on Natalya the whole time. It's going to be cash in on Charlotte.
I don't know. I feel like Carmella has a whole lot of momentum for a cash in right now. It's going to feel like it's coming. I know they've teased it for a while, but it's going to. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people when they've cashed in, there's momentum behind them. They're on the way up the card. Mm-hmm. Even Seth Rollins, when he lost at WrestleMania to Randy Orton, he still felt like he was on his way up.
Yeah.
Dolph, when he cashed in, on the way up.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't feel like Carmella necessarily has that momentum right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my take. I don't think she's cashing in for a while.
All right.
They still have till June of next year to do it. Plenty of time.
Yeah, but it's going to happen now.
No.
Next up, number 3.
3.
Charlotte's going to be doing the Ronda Rousey thing at Survivor Series.
Yeah, they can have the belt involved.
No, they don't need the belt involved. They're not
They
going to
don't
have
need it.
They are not going to have the belt involved for
Can
that.
have the belt involved.
Nah, man. I just bolstered my case.
At some point, but not on Sunday.
Yeah, man. It's not, between now and November, they got a month. Got a month to get that done.
No, Charlotte can be.
Charlotte's not going to be champion.
Women's champion at Survivor Series.
No, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they can.
They're not going to. They could. They're not going to. Number 3.
3.
Shinsuke finally wins World Gold. This is mine too.
Yeah, I disagree with this.
Okay, so why do you disagree with this?
Because
don't tell me India come December.
Oh, that's a part of it.
Oh my God, he's not going to carry that belt past Survivor Series. He's not going to carry a belt past Hell in a Cell. By all means, go ahead and give me the other reasons.
Well, WWE has a tour of India in December. They've been trying to make advances in the market in India. So, what better way to do that than have Jinder Mahal carry the belt into India to try to improve attendance in India during that tour? They want to make advances in the Indian market. I think that's why he's going to keep this belt. They're going to have some other screwy finish where the Singh brothers keep Nakamura from winning the title. And then at whatever December pay-per-view is, assuming it's after the tour, that's when Nakamura will finally win it.
Any advances they had hoped to make in the Indian market have been made, and I think they've reached their ceiling with that. I don't think keeping the title on him is necessary. You said it earlier before the cameras rolled. He can walk in on that tour as former WWE champion, and there ain't no difference between that and current WWE champion. Because the main selling point for the WWE and India isn't Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal was simply a way of saying, "Hey, we acknowledge you. This is us saying we love you, Indian fans." But the appeal is the rest of the WWE. Look at our entire product. You don't need him as champion going into India. You don't need it.
Don't need it, but it would significantly bolster their chances.
I don't think so at all.
Oh, I think it definitely would. I definitely do think there needs to be a change made in the WWE title picture because it's grown a bit stale. Mm-hmm. Whether that means Nakamura winning, which he will win at some point. He'll get that belt between now and the Rumble. Or just taking a different tact with this feud. Something different needs to happen.
Yeah.
And if Jinder retains via Singh Brothers interference at Hell in a Cell, it's going to feel underwhelming. Mm-hmm. Which, considering this match is not going to be the main event, it's going to be Shane and Owens as the main event.
Yeah.
They can stick this third to the last match on the card, have another underwhelming finish like they had at SummerSlam, and fans won't leave the arena after the show.
Yeah.
Terribly disappointed, especially if Shane takes a leap off the cage.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's going to be... look, dude. SmackDown has been so underwhelming lately.
Yeah.
And the Universal title really has been booked to be the top title. But I feel like they're going to get moving with this. So we'll call this Shinsuke finally wins, but then doesn't. as that entry.
Okay.
Number 2.
2.
Owens wins. We will totally agree on this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what does Owens get out of losing to Shane McMahon? He gets nothing out of that.
I'm trying to think of any rationale. And that could be storyline motivation to move him on to Raw, is to fight with, Triple H.
But also another
that's gonna
storyline
happen.
motivation moving to Raw is have him just decimate Shane.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems to be the more
I would think so, yeah.
reasonable explanation for him getting shipped off to Raw. It's like, you destroyed Shane McMahon. We don't want you on the show. We're sending you to the other show.
Yeah. Was there a situation like that before? We had thought that was going to be the situation with AJ Styles at WrestleMania because there's all the rumors about him going to Raw.
Superstar shakeup, yeah.
Yeah. You destroyed Shane McMahon. So I think in this case, it makes a heck of a lot more sense because of how they're building it up than they did last time. I know last time they did it with AJ jumping him in the parking lot, but this time it's like to the next step.
It feels more brutal.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah. Although him going through that car window was something else.
December 17th, Clash of Champions, SmackDown branded pay-per-view. It's the only pay-per-view that month.
Okay.
That's when Nakamura wins the title.
Clash of Champions.
Oh,
there you go.
But yeah, Owens is definitely winning this. I mean, historically speaking, whoever stands tall, go home show, loses at the pay-per-view. That's not happening here. Shane.
Here's why you're wrong. Here's why you're wrong about Shinsuke. Because you can't have, I would like the math on if multiple people stand strong, because you can't have, we are both completely right about Kevin Owens going over here, but Jinder stood tall with Shinsuke. You can't have 2 stand talls in the go home and both them end up winning.
Give me some science, some math to prove that case, and I'll believe you. Until then,
Well, you know what? And on top of that, Natalya standing tall.
Yeah, she's losing.
She's losing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Number 1. Shane's going off the cell.
Yeah, that's why this is a Hell in a Cell match.
But
because he's going to he's going to do some crazy spot off the cell.
It's not going to be off the top.
Probably not.
No, it's not going to be off the top.
Well, I mean, Kevin Owens said he's going to powerbomb Shane off the top of the cell. That's not going to happen.
That's definitely not going to happen.
There's too many variables in place for that to go way wrong.
Yeah.
At least the elbow that he did on The Undertaker, or tried to do on The Undertaker.
Not the least. Like, Kevin Owens could totally topple over. Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
God,
there's a lot of issues with that.
None of that's good.
Shane already did the elbow off the top in his match against Undertaker. Granted, he didn't hit it.
Yeah.
But we've already seen that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some sort of spot off the side.
High off the side.
Yeah.
High side, it's going to be, again, like, now maybe it'll be...
Hey, you know that suplex that Owens does on people, the kind of fisherman suplex off the top rope? What if he somehow gets Shane in that position and suplexes him off the cell?
Nobody's getting suplexed off anything. No, man. No. It's going to be both them climbing up and Kevin Owens doing this and friggin' Shane going off there. That's what it's going to be.
What if Shane is on the announce table, Owens goes to the top and does a frog splash off the top of the cell?
That's very likely. I could totally
Not going to
see
happen.
that. And hits it, too.
Yeah, hits it. And it is a Falls Count Anywhere match now, so that could happen. He wouldn't have to toss Shane back inside the cell in the ring. Yeah. He could just pin him right there.
Yeah, there you go. That's going to happen. No, it'll be lame. It'll be off the high side. It'll be fun, though. It'll be cool. You know, I mean, Shane's not a good wrestler by any stretch, but his match with AJ was fun at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
it was better than we thought.
And Owens is a fantastic wrestler. He can pull an entertaining match out of Shane.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be
but
fun,
Shane's definitely
brutal.
There's going to be some high spot off the cell for sure, involving Shane.
Yep. So let's run down our actual predictions.
Yeah.
Loser of predictions, of course, as always, just feels bad.
Yeah.
You know. Little twinge of, I was wrong.
Yeah, I guess so. Pre-show, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin taking on the Hype Bro. We both say Gable and Benjamin pick up the win.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hype Bro break up.
Correct.
Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler.
I'm here to sow the world. I'm here to leave the world.
We'll conclude in a glorious DDT and a win for Bobby Roode.
Clean win for Roode.
The Usos versus the New Day in Hell in a Cell. We both say the New Day, although you're a little bit iffy about that pick.
I was iffy, but as I talked about it, I secured my confidence.
Good.
New Day's
Next,
going over.
Randy Orton versus Rusev Machka.
Happy Rusev Day, but not today.
Yep.
It's going to be Randy Orton.
Next, Baron Corbin challenges AJ Styles in a match for the U.S. title. You say Corbin, I say AJ.
All right.
AJ wins via roll-up.
All right, we shall see.
It's Baron's weakness.
Corbin wins via shortcuts. Kicking in man area, in front area.
Front area.
Yeah.
Next, Charlotte versus Natalya. We both think Charlotte is going to win. However...
Yeah, Carmella's cashing in. Either Sunday or Tuesday.
Well, we're only calling Sunday, so cash in, yay or nay.
Cashing in within 48 hours
No.
of Sunday. Do I get a 48-hour window?
No.
No?
This is all... We're predicting what happens on Sunday.
All right, I'm going to say the cash-in happens on Tuesday during their rematch.
Okay. Next, Shinsuke Nakamura against Jinder Mahal for the WWE title. You say Nakamura, I say Mahal. I'm going to
predict this now in my language to my people in Punjabi. Nakamura goes over.
Mahal.
Although you got a good point about that Clash of Champions. When's it Clash of Champions?
December 17th, after the tour. The tour is early December.
Oh, shucks.
And it's the only pay-per-view that month. Giving Nakamura
the spotlight.
The total spotlight.
The spotlight. Son of a biscuit.
I want Nakamura to win, but I don't think it's going to happen until December. Finally, Kevin Owens.
That'll give us 2 months of this asinine behavior between him and...
Oh, I know. I don't want to see it.
It's happening now. It's happening now.
Do you think Nakamura can win now, drop it between now and the tour, only to pick it back up at Clash of Champions?
I hope not. But I mean, anything is possible, I guess. They gotta start shuffling these belts around a little bit, man.
Oh, agreed.
Enough of these long title reigns. I want some 3-day title reigns.
Finally, the main event: Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. We both think Owens is going to win. We both think Shane's going off that cell.
There's gotta be a lock, right? What's the lock of the night, dude? What's the lock of the night?
Oh, Bobby Roode against Dolph.
Right? That's gotta be the lock, right?
That is a lock.
That's gotta be the lock.
Well, I feel like Gable and Benjamin winning in the pre-show is a lock too.
What's a bigger lock? Orton, Roode, or Gable Benjamin?
Roode. Roode is 100%. Roode is the absolute lock. I feel like there's no way they're going to have Bobby Roode lose in his first pay-per-view match.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
That's
totally
an
right.
absolute lock.
Rusev could have
I'd say like a 15 to 20% chance that Rusev can win that match.
Gable Benjamin, I don't see how that's not a lock.
It is a lock, but Roode is the lock. Bobby Roode winning is the lock. That's 100%.
All right, we'll find out, man. We're going to find out. Should be fun.
Yes.
Be sure to join us on Sunday. We're going to watch it starting from our pre-show-ish.
4:30.
Yeah, 4:30 or so. And
definitely before 5.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, so check it out. And let us know what you guys think about your predictions in the comments. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.